Today we're talking about a 2025 Hyundai, and we know if we're checking out any Hyundai product, we're going to go down and check them out at Hyundai of Newport off West Main Road in Middletown. They have a new showroom. It's beautiful and nice and easy. I'm there all the time. It's gorgeous. Go check it out. Huge selection of vehicles and all kinds of goodies. Today we're talking about the 2025 Hyundai Palisade, super popular product, and there's a reason why. It is the brother vehicle to the Kia Telluride, and there are so many great things to go over about it, and I'm going to tell you right now. So these start at a little under $37,000. They get up to 26 miles per gallon, and they're powered by a 6-cylinder engine giving up to 291 horsepower. They have available H-Track all-wheel drive, and the nice thing about this SUV is it's 3 rows, and it can be configured with either 8-passenger seating or 7-passenger seating, with those center row having the captain's chairs. A couple of important things about it. It is a 2024 IIHS top safety pick, and a couple of cool things. It has in-car Wi-Fi hotspot to, if you have the little kiddles, to keep them entertained or work from the vehicle wherever you might be. You still have an in-car Wi-Fi hotspot. And one thing I do like, it's got something called passenger talk. So if you have second row and third row passengers, you can use the passenger talk feature, and you don't need to turn around, crane your neck, or raise your voice to, we don't want to say yell at the kids. We want to say speak with the children in the back seat, or maybe some of your friends, or anyone in the back seat you might be carrying. You can use this technology, which is great. It's called Passenger Talk, and you don't even need to raise your voice, and it uses the Palisade's stereo to talk to your passengers, which I think is pretty neat. It also has dynamic voice recognition, so you can turn on the news or change the radio station with a push of a button without having to look at the screen, which adds to safety, which we love. And because it is a vehicle for everything, it does have a 5,000-pound towing capacity. It comes in a couple available trims. We also, including the base model trim, you have the SEL trim. You get the 3.8-liter, 291 horsepower engine across the trims, like I mentioned. It does the 7-passenger seating with the available 8-passenger seating. You have the surround view monitor, which is huge, especially with a vehicle of this size. And the blind spot view monitor, which is fantastic and very, very nice. Come up to the Limited, you get the leather trim seats and heated third row seats, which isn't super common as you move on up. And as you go into the Calligraphy, which is top of the line, that has the premium Napa leather seating surfaces, the 20-inch wheels, and the Ergo Motion driver's seat, which if you haven't tried, you have to. It's amazing. It's like sitting in an S-Class. And that's as high praise as it gets. Another cool feature I'd like to point out is the digital key. You can have a digital key to this vehicle on your smartphone, and say you're across the country and maybe you have somebody blocked in, or it's in the garage, or God forbid there's something like a tornado or a hurricane, you can send them your digital key and they can move your vehicle. Or if you've lost your set of keys, you can always go on your phone and use your digital key to get into the Hyundai Palisade. And I'll tell you, I wish I had that on my vehicle, because it would have saved me many hours of trying to get keys and pay for keys and get things fixed. The interior of the new Palisade is beautiful. I like this 4-spoke steering wheel here. We have our digital display here, Apple CarPlay up here, push-button transmission, and what I really like is that it has actual buttons to get you where you want to go, and a real volume knob, because that's easy just to go grab. We have all of our options on our steering wheel here, a control stalk, memory seats, and our window controls on the left. And I always really liked how Hyundai does the display here. It's got that creamy dial, and they're super easy to read in low light situations. And oddly enough, in high light situations where the sun is bearing down, it's got a really bright backlit display. It makes it super easy to read. And like I said, I love buttons, so you can, without going through 50 screens, just go down, oh, I'm gonna change the air conditioning, oh, I'm gonna go to navigation, or you can use your voice command option to do all of those options as well. The Palisade obviously has wireless charging available and multiple ports for your phone, and an optional Harman Kardon premium audio system. So this is a really interesting feature. Standard on all the trims on the Palisade, it has navigation-based smart cruise control, N-SCC, with curve control. Now what this does is it allows the driver, say, to save speed on the highway while using the navigation system and the speed limit signs. Now this uses map data from the navigation system. It can detect and automatically adjust the vehicle to a safe speed when entering a speed-controlled zone or a curved section of the vehicle's main path. And it will automatically return to the set speed. This has all happened to us when we're on a road trip and we're coming into maybe a small town, or talking with a friend, or dealing with the kids, or what have you, and it will automatically adjust that for you, which is always great, because all of a sudden you look down, you're like, oh, it's a 35, and I've had the cruise control set on 60 because it was a 55. It's a really nice feature. Now, like I said, if you're interested in the Hyundai Palisade, make sure to check it out at Hyundai of Newport on West Main Road in Middletown. And it's obviously a very beautiful vehicle. This is its first redesign, so it has a slightly different nose, headlights, and grille. And obviously we see it towing this beautiful boat with its up to 5,000 pound towing capacity. So make sure to check them out at Hyundai of Newport.